Hey guys, so welcome to part 2 of the track day time attack. Now we're here at the car wash because, you know, if you saw that video earlier, Zen trashed my car on the track. And he promised that he'll clean my car. So Zen is right here right now, he's gonna help me wash the car.
Hello, brother.
Ready for that?
Hey, what's that to clean, man? Your car is shiny. Come on. So glossy to me, my friend. Doesn't look like it needs any cleaning.
The reason why my car looks glossy is because of XPEL's PPF. One thing I love about XPEL is that they produce not only protection, I find that the PPF retains its gloss extremely well. But if you look closely,
Yeah, I can feel the dirt. Yeah, some tire mark. A deal is a deal. I promised to wash your car, so after I trashed it, but yeah, I'm here today, so let's get started, my friend.
alright, so let me get you the tools.
But before we start, you sure you want me to wash your car?
Of course.
You know my level of washing car now.
Huh? I'll make sure I'll guide you on this one, okay?
Okay, I'm very good with instruction, okay? I'm very precise.
Okay.
Okay, so bloody
all the
hell, you
tools.
need 3 buckets?
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought it's only 1 hose and 1 guy in, 1 close. This looks like overhauling a car, my friend.
If I can't beat you in racing, I'll beat you in the car wash.
What is that?
Here you go.
We need rubber as well. You're
Yes,
kidding
we
me,
need
right?
protection, alright?
For what?
Because all the chemicals, right? Hey.
Oh, you mean this chemical?
Yeah, they're all chemicals.
For my skin?
Yeah, of course. These are all chemicals. Right? If you change your
okay.
engine oil, you put gloves on, right?
Yeah, okay, good point. Now I understand why, okay. By just putting on this glove, you make me feel like I'm a professional already, my friend.
So then watch out. This video we're going to talk about how to wash the car. Hopefully get some instructions as well.
Right.
How to improve your car wash. But also, we're going to also catch up with Zen now. Since he's here, we're going to find out more about his story, find out where he came from. He's a very inspiring man. Love for you to get some of it as well. Right? With that, let's get started.
But before we get started, I need to change to my washing shoes. I have
pretty.
a special washing shoes, okay?
Way too pretty.
Yeah, just 1 second. I didn't want to use this slipper for a long time.
What the?
This is my special waterproof washing slipper. Yeah, and it provides a lot of grip as well. So you won't slip and fall, yes.
Is it FIA approved?
It's full FIA, my friend. This is waterproof and non-slip material. Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, so the first thing we do when we wash a car is we go for the rims first, right?
Okay. Well, normally I will just pull my water hose and then I just wet it and then straight away with soap and cloth. That's how I will start.
So what I've done, I prepared a bucket for all the stuff that we use to clean the rims.
So, okay, so you're telling me this bucket specifically just for the wheel?
Yes, look at that.
I would use 1 bucket for everything. Okay.
Okay, guys, if you do that, there's a risk of scratching your car because all this iron dust, imagine how hard it is. And when you go like this,
Right.
that's how you get the micro swirls. And that's why you get all the holograms. Have you ever seen like black color cars?
Absolutely. You can see all the swell scratches.
So you always want to have 1 bucket separate from your body at the minimum. Because
Okay.
this is, and all the tools are specifically used just for cleaning the tires.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. What we're going to do right now is that here is some iron remover.
Okay.
And this is going to be tackling all the tough.
So what I do, I just spray on it?
Just spray on it, okay? And look,
Here we go.
just make sure it gets behind the rims as well.
Behind?
Okay.
You mean down there?
Yeah. Okay, that's enough.
Okay,
right?
okay.
Right, you can see that the rims are starting to change color. Like it's starting like
Oh yeah.
that
Wow.
purplish color.
Yes,
So
yes,
it's
yes.
reacting to all the brake dust.
Right.
And it's decontaminating, removing it from your
surface.
rims.
Ah, okay.
If you don't tackle this over time, it's going to look really dark. It's going to embed into the rims. So, here's a great tip to make sure you don't wet your beautiful FIA shoes. You know.
Okay.
You want to stand a bit further and always
Yeah.
shoot downwards like this.
Okay.
Alright. Because when people
Wow,
spray too near,
I can see all the dirts coming off
Yeah.
already. Yeah.
just look at that. It's all,
All the black
brown,
stuff.
right?
Yeah.
I want to continue. Yeah.
Okay.
Get the footage.
You don't even need to actually brush it or wipe it?
We'll brush it later.
All right. Okay.
So after we've done that first, the tough things are being removed. Alright, to clean the car, the rims entirely. So we use soap now. So we
Okay,
lubricate
just
the
soap
surface.
water.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what we do is just give it a nice.
Oh, nice.
So one more tip as well: never wash your rims when it's hot.
Right.
It'll destroy your brakes.
Because of heat and all that, right? It
Yes.
will you will warp
the
warp
disc.
the rotor.
Yes, absolutely. Right. So I came here earlier. It's cool now, so we can start working on
Right.
it.
But ceramic, no issue, right? Okay.
But preferably again, we don't want it super hot to super cold, right? We want to progressively cool down.
Yeah, exactly.
But ceramics get cool really quickly, anyways.
Yeah. A sausage.
Yes, it is. And now
Oh,
before
it
you
is a
continue,
sausage. Right.
one thing you want to do to make sure your car looks nice is to clean your rubbers. A lot of people don't do that,
Right.
right? If they keep applying new tire dressing, it becomes super oily. It's a nice brown color.
Okay.
So it doesn't look nice.
Okay. Right.
When the black parts are nice, the other parts look nice.
Of course, yeah.
So
It
I've got some
makes the car
multi-purpose
look
cleaner.
new as well.
Yeah, it makes the car look new as well.
Yeah.
So
But you already spray soap. It's okay.
No, I'm going to use a different chemical here.
Right.
It's called a multi-purpose cleaner.
Right.
And we're just gonna
Add this after the soap.
on the rubber.
Right.
Yeah, on top of the soap.
Right.
And what we want to do before we go on the inside is we want to give the rubber a nice scrub first. So
Okay.
we're going to go with this
Right.
onto the rubber. Right?
Got it.
When I'm getting maximum value from this label over here.
Okay, man. Man, this is slavery, man, my friend. I'm gonna lodge a report against you for slaving me.
Don't worry, I'll help you out. Right? So while you're doing that, I'm just going to brush the side of the rims and release all the dirt around here. You're like a pro now. You can start a detailing shop.
Yeah, man.
Wow, great job, Zen. Tires look nice.
Well, my hands are all pumped.
Yeah?
It's a lot harder than I expected. Easier for me to drive than wash. I think I stick to driving.
Oh, one thing I like about car wash is a personal thing is that I always use this as a time to sort of process, to think. It's my own quiet time.
Right.
Where's your quiet
Therapy.
time? Where's your?
In the toilet. Yeah.
I was thinking
in the toilet.
driving.
No, in driving, no time to think about that, Yeah.
Okay, so if you're doing a maintenance wash, spray soap on the car.
Right.
Let it soak for a bit.
Okay.
And then we're going to go and clean up all the small areas first.
Okay, all
Right.
the edges and all
Yes.
that. Okay. Yeah, I've seen some of the car here that have left over wax
Yeah.
over the time and dirt all accumulated.
Yeah, it all goes into the little crevices, right?
Right, yes.
So what we're going to do is that we're going to address those small parts.
Right.
Then we address the big parts.
Okay.
So what we do is we'll let the shampoo sit in it for a while
Right.
and drag most of the sand down. So with this tekan. I'll do this side, you do the other side.
Okay.
Oh, come on, man, you're wasting my shampoo, man. Come on, let's just...
I bet you can't do that, right?
I probably won't do that.
A few moments later.
Man, I feel like an artist right now.
Yeah.
You
Anyways, then, since we're here and we're talking, how did you, I was always curious, how did you get into racing?
So when I was a young boy, I just loved speed, And then when I was 10 years old, I discovered racing from BMX. And that's when I got hooked, I don't know anything about car or bike, but racing is racing, It's competition.
Did your parents or did your family supported you when you said you want to be a racer?
No, absolutely not. My dad think racing is for guwat jai, like hiking, Guwat jai is like hooligans,
Hooligan?
Yeah.
So,
It's not a career, So he gave me 4 options: be a lawyer, be an accountant, architect, or doctor. Opportunity to get out of the country.
Yeah.
So if I agree with my dad to pick one of the subject, I get to go overseas. How hard could it be if I pick architect? After all, it's only drawing, right? Boy, I was wrong. So when I was there, obviously I spent more time in the racetrack than in the uni studying. So every weekend, I will find money so that I can go to the track. So I work in the Chinatown as a waiter,
Wow.
washing dishes. I work as a salesman selling sunglasses. So that's how I started. And then after doing that for a few years, Jim Russell, it's a racing school, a professional racing school. That's where Ayrton Senna, Nigel Mansell, they went to. So that's like a dream for me. You know, I said this to myself, I want to be graduated from Jim Russell. I want to go there to learn how to drive, you know.
Yeah.
So Jim Russell have a sort of like a winter course, which is a promotion. So if you do this course during the winter time, the top 3 winners will get subsidies from going into the national championship. So obviously I came up top 3, and then I got subsidies from Jim Russell to do the Formula 4. So I got a subsidy from Jim Russell to do the national championship 3 round. And that was the very first racing experience that I ever had. Yeah. Some point after 8 years, my dad wanted me to go home. I knew that there will be no racing for a while because racing requires lots of money. And my dad obviously would not agree to what I wanted to do. So I knew if I want to go racing, I need to make lots of money because no one is going to sponsor me, especially during your initial stage, right? You are nobody, you have no result, no sponsor is going to look into you. So I went on working for a good 15 years. So finally, my company was doing very well. After I sold the company, I have quite a bit of cash. So I told my wife, I said, honey, it's time for me to do what I want to do. That's to go racing. By then, I was already in my late 30s. All right, and my wife said, yeah, but you're so old already.
Late
Come
30s?
on, you know, you are old chicken. How are you going to go racing against the young kid? I said, I don't care. No matter what
your
in this
dream.
life, I want to be a race car driver. That's the life I want to live, you know. I don't care how old I am. So I went ahead and bought my very first car, which is a Honda DC5. Yeah, got to the track and then I realized, Zen, you're you don't know how to drive. I went back to the UK and hire a professional coach to teach me how to drive. When I believed that I was ready, then I bought myself a proper race car.
Anyways, just a pause a little bit. So after we did the first time,
Right,
so we removed most of the dirt on the paint.
right.
So now when you're going through with the sponge, you're not
Right.
going to scratch it that much.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first one is just to soften everything.
Right. So Lotus was my first choice. Couple of reasons. One is the cheapest sport car or race car you can buy. And it's pretty much ready to go racing. And also secondly, back then Lotus was owned by Proton, which
Proton.
is Malaysia, right?
Yeah.
It was a good experience for me. So that's when I earned my first national championship, which back then was called the NSS Malaysia Super Series. Okay.
Before we continue,
Yeah.
we have this other bucket. This is called the rinse bucket.
Right.
So what we do is that when the thing gets dirty,
Right.
we
Okay.
want to clean it.
Instead of going back to the soap bucket, you rinse it first.
Yes.
Wow.
See, it's clean
Okay.
now,
Okay.
and then we just squeeze the water out,
Right.
and then
And
we
then
get
go back
new
to the soap. Got it.
Yeah. So you keep all the dirt in one bucket and all the fresh, clean water in one bucket.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after that, after 4 years with Lotus, I want to drive an LMP car, the prototype.
Wow.
And, but to get there, you need to climb from GD4 to GD3, you know, and then eventually you get an LMP. Before I went to a GD3 car, I went to a cup car, which is a Super Trofeo. I rode to 4 manufacturers. I rode to Audi, Ferrari, Porsche, and Lamborghini. So Lamborghini Malaysia was the very first one to, you know, reply and saying, Zen, we're interested to work with you. The first year they gave me a free engineer. I didn't have to pay. To me, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
And then second year, I got free tires from Lamborghini Malaysia. And then the third years, I got free parts and things like that. So over the years, my relationship with Lambo just grew. So after 4 years, they said to me, Zen, you don't need to buy a car anymore. We loan you a car.
Yeah.
Back then, it cost about 380,000 euro. My result was pretty good. I was consistently on the podium. Then moved to GD3, again with Lamborghini. That's my first GD3 car. I did it for 2 seasons. Then I was approached by Ferrari. I think the car looks cleaner than me for sure. Yeah, shinier than me.
They did a great job cleaning the car. Now we got to move to all these things because this is what happens when you go on track day.
Yeah, those
all
are the tire marks.
tire marks. Normally you can use a tire remover,
This
right,
is a paint
to
protection
clean the
tool.
car.
Okay.
But tire removers are really harsh. They collect to tire remover.
Last resort, you go
Last
for
resort,
that. Okay.
yeah. You can actually use a detail spray like this.
Right.
And you just spray some.
Right.
And then you just get your cloth, right? And look, I can just remove it.
Oh wow, magic.
Yeah, magic. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, a little bit of solvent, but you need the lubrication, so when you rub it, you're not going to scratch your paint.
Right. Okay.
Now, this one is PPF, it's fine, but when it's a paint,
Right.
you need extra lubrication, just to make sure you can use a microfiber towel. You can just pick it up like that. Look at that. I'm just going, it goes out.
Okay.
If you want something stronger, you can use a protection film cleaner. So this, when you have a PPF,
Right.
you use this.
This is
and,
like deep tissue massage.
yeah,
Yeah.
you sort of say that. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, tissue massage, right? Yeah, so this really like boom, there you go, no more. And I think this is important because the longer you leave it here with the sun,
The
it gets
harder
hot,
it
it gets cold, it gets hot, it gets cold, and then you know it becomes permanent part of your car.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a very simple way to do it.
Okay.
And if you go on the track and then you see this, you can just get yourself some of this.
Right.
And then you get yourself a wet cloth. You just spray
On the
your
spot.
spray, like spam a lot because you want the lubrication.
Yeah.
And then you just
Okay.
wipe, and then it's done. So then, I wanted to ask this question. Was there a heroic race for you, like a race that you went like, wow, I couldn't believe it, like it was?
Yeah, man. Suzuka.
Uh-huh.
I literally total lost my car during qualifying. I was in P1.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
My engineer told me that then come in, you know, you're already in P1.
Yeah.
But when I look at my time on board, I realized I actually gone faster. So I told my engineer, I said, I want to go for one more lap. This lap is going to be even faster. So that lap, I make a driver's error. I touched the grass. The grass was a little bit wet in the morning.
Yeah.
I lost the car 230 kilometers. So
Oh,
I put the
man.
car, I rolled the car.
What
I
car
hit
was
the
it?
wall, and then the car rolled. I had to get my spare car. So when you change the spare car, under the regulation, you start from the back of the grid. You lost your P1.
Did you go back to?
I start from the back, yeah.
Wow.
So starting from the back of the grid, that time I think total participants were, I think 28, 29, something like that.
Wow.
So I start right at the back, and I finished P2. I finished second in the race.
P2?
Yes, starting from at the back. So to me, that is as good as a win. Yeah. So
Oh, that's a big win, man.
yeah, that was a big win for me.
Hey Zen, I'm going to teach you a magic trick.
Right. Before we move, we're done washing the car, right?
Done washing.
Ah, okay.
Done washing.
Okay, good, man. I thought you're gonna punish me more.
Oh,
okay.
no. Well, we
Okay.
could polish another car and then put coating and oh, no, that's okay.
Yeah, that's the word.
So you
Yeah,
can see
yeah,
this is
okay.
hydrophobic.
Right.
Now,
Hydrophobic is because of the coating.
yes. Here,
Yeah.
you take a cloth and wipe, your cloth gets wet very quickly.
Yep.
So check this out. I take a bucket, water, and I do this.
Oh wow.
Look,
Now it's less beating,
yeah,
right?
that's water. Look at
Wow.
that. It's almost dry.
Okay.
So when you run your cloth later,
right,
you don't
it's
have
a lot
to,
easier.
It's not easy.
Less effort.
Yeah, secret, right?
Something new I learned today.
Yeah.
In fact, I learned a lot today.
Use water to dry
Dry
your car.
your car.
Use
It
water
makes
to-
no sense, brother.
Look at that. There's
Yeah.
completely no water here. Look at that.
You have to see it to believe it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the other benefit of coating your car. Right.
So if
cleaning.
no coating, this doesn't work.
It works, but not very
Less
good.
effective.
Less effective.
Okay.
Right now, normally a cleaning would have been done.
Right.
But in this case, we have to use a new product here. It's called Ceramic Boost.
Right.
So every time you send your car to Expel for maintenance, they'll do a thorough wash like what I did. Use the PPF cleaner, and then they can use the Ceramic Boost.
Right.
So if you have your coating on top, this is going to help add a fresh layer on top just
Right,
to
okay.
maintain. It's not a real full coating. You want to just mist the area. I'll help you mist the area.
Okay.
Let's do the hood.
Right.
I will do this side. Just mist the area. And then just wipe it down. And that's it.
Just like that.
Yep. Just wipe it down. And voila. Right, just make sure we get all the panel, the whole panel. One thing you notice that is that you feel this? You feel this?
Oh yeah, man.
It's thicker, right?
Yeah.
So you're adding a new ceramic layer to
Right,
this.
okay. This is my buttock. This is Thomas' buttock. Rough.
Is that why you go so fast?
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, you can install your PPF, and there's a lot of dealers out there that install PPF, but they may not have all the support to keep your PPF looking nice and clean all year round. So this is why I like Expel, is you get the support afterwards. You don't need to learn all of this. Like you said, car wash is like, oh my gosh, it's.
Right.
Oh, you really like touching it, huh?
Yeah, man. I love my butt.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at my skill. I have talent. But thanks to my sifu here. Okay, I learned a lot today, to be honest. Thank you, Thomas.
Hey.
You opened up my eyes, big time.
Hey Zen, the car is looking great, man. Thanks for cleaning up my car. And you know what? I like your slippers as well.
Yep.
I should get one of
absolutely.
these myself.
Yeah, man. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you grab me my phone? I think I left my phone over there.
Sure.
Yeah, just in that room, yeah?
Hold on, I'll come
Okay,
with you.
okay,
yeah?
okay, thanks.
Hey! Hey! Where are you taking my car? So anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please help me hit the subscribe button. And also hit the like button if you enjoyed this video as well. And let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed content like this, alright? With that, I want to make sure I can get my car back, alright? Don't forget to subscribe to Zen Low's channel as well. Zen!